Assalamu alaikum. So, now the most important and the most underlining question that each and every one of you will have it in their heart regarding this course: is it really worth it? A question that many of us have pondered for a long, long time, and those who have crossed the seven seas had made the decision thinking that it really is. One of them was me. So, in our circumstance, obviously, we are from the beloved nation of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. The bar training course per se only offers a title. It is nothing more than a title. It is completely a edge, and some way say that it is not. Personally, from my legal experience, that it does make some sort of difference. Obviously, as if you have watched the previous video of my YouTube channel and all those other social media handles, where I mentioned particularly what skills that you would obtain from particularly putting your head into this course. So these skills are not taught in Pakistan. The teacher, the employer, the lawyer, the whatever you may say, that you ultimately tend to work with will actually not ever sit down with you, will not in any capacity will teach you each and every nitty gritty of the procedure, the skills that he has gained. So this is only shadowing what they expect. The most that you'll get will be a little of research, if I may add. The most that you'll ever get from them in most circumstances, unless you have a background of a legal family itself or some judge or something like that, the most you'll ever get advanced would be that you'll get the most minor and small cases, and that will be also that they'll expect you to mimic and imitate like a parrot. No lawyer, at least in Pakistan, in their sanest sense, will allow you to actually follow take their cases and will have the confidence that you'll go them for their place. So it is never going to happen, nor does the client expect that the senior lawyer that has taken the money actually sends the junior one. There are skills that need to be learned. There are confidences. For example, the method, for example, if I before going to the bar course did not have that confidence, that skill to properly fluently talk in English. This is obviously in a community where we are judged upon how we look and speak and talk. This is important skill. As a lawyer, you're selling, you're actually giving away your services of actually talking in a manner where you can persuade the others. This is basically the law. You are selling what you believe is right. This is the summary and the total crux of the law, and people who believe that you are able to sell their idea, which they want the judge to be sold, and if you are able to properly vent that out, they are willing to pay you big bucks. But who is going to teach you that? No one. You're expected in Pakistan to learn by time and through grind. So there is nowhere going to be a shortcut, even or after the bar course. So the important skills which I have talked about, for example, the title, the prestige, and all that, that will come with it. And obviously, it will give you some value in the family and all that. For legal, if I speak, the confidence you will have is irremovable. The stance, the way that you approach things will become different, and you will have that belief that if I can clear the bar course in that difficult circumstance, I can do anything in the world. So you need that bar course behind you. Per se, no one is going to jump off to you and come to you that you are a barrister and all that. You can take all the money in the world. You are the absolute gem that has been produced in our country. This is going to be very rare. You need to sell your title. You need to be able to sell those skills that which you have learned. You need to be able to get the best out of it. You need to make the fruit out of it. It is not an it's not an automatic right that you get in the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, because obviously there is a big influx of lawyers already in Pakistan, and they are much more deep seated and their hands are much more in the mud of learning the system. Actually, they did their course from Pakistan, so they know the law. They are ahead from you. The moment you leave the university, And the moment that a Pakistani student, obviously, you have the confidence and a bit more better English, if you can say, in the linguistic skills or the writing skills, but he knows the law more than you. You need the edge. Lahore is the Asia's largest bar association. You need the edge, you need the title, you need the grind. So these skills are taught, and no one is going to teach you them. And so for such purposes, and for the European exposure and experience that you'll get, the grind that you'll learn how to do, for such purposes, you'll go to the bar vocational course and get the experience. The dream of staying in the United Kingdom forever, a dream that many saw, the dream that was diminished before they realized. They are not going to hire you, they do not want someone they have to sponsor. They are the most they have to do, the most difficult and the most tiresome task the firms will do is sponsor you. It is very difficult that they will do so. If you're not a British Pakistani, or if you're not in that category, you need to come here back. Ultimately, and for such purposes, you need to be very wise. As soon as you complete your course, you come, the most better appropriate option is that the bar training course will be more valued here in Pakistan than the UK, after a span that you've learned the basic nitty gritties. After 5 years, a person who is a barrister and who is not a barrister, ultimately the person who is a barrister will have an edge. Initially, you will have an edge over a student who just came out from the fresh graduate. You will have the necessary skills that are actually taught in the law or the legal process. He will spend 1 or 2 years learning or grasping those skills that you already learned in your bar course, and you have that title with you as well. However, I will suggest, if you there is another I will suggest that if you do your bar LLM as well. It is a new course launched. Particularly, what people did was LLM. It's a master course, it's an academic course, it's good for your PhDs and all those. And if you're going into teaching for such purposes, the practical one is bar. Now, they for some reasons that they want the people to spend a bit more money, so they've launched a new course, bar LLM. So they give you about 2 or 3 months of time to, after your bar course, to complete the LLM. So you get dual title, a bit of so it's not that much expensive than the actual bar course. So it's for example, my only bar fees was 13,000 something, but if I add the bar limit, it's 16,000 something. But if you only did the LLM, it's 16,000, the entire one. But end of the day, in the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, both of the LLMs are equal. And apart from that, you're getting the bar course as well. So bar LLM is the way to go forward. I'll suggest that. I'll go with that. Moving on. Another myth that needs to be broken is the solicitor's qualifying course. It is a difficult course. It is compiled with the LLM in many universities, and ultimately you need to go through the similar grind to get up, like just like you need a pupillage for the bar course, you need to go through the similar grind for the solicitors. And in most probable circumstance, you come back to Pakistan, solicitor does not have that value. It is not recognized. It is not valued that much in regards to a bar training course. My perspective in regards to doing LLM from America, Australia is similar. It is an academic course. It is meant for you to do, more preferable for you to do PhD afterwards and then get into some university for teaching and all that, or in academic style. So if LLM is not that much recognized or valued in comparison to a barrister, obviously, how many times have we heard that he has done LLM, this lawyer has done LLM. But as soon as they say barrister, you get the value that he is following a good lineage of the legal profession. The solicitor's course is that, the LLM course is such, the bar course as such, and ultimately, I would, in the most rational sense, would say that one must complete the bar training course and must go and must return as soon as possible. He must invest his time, his effort, his money in Pakistan to learn the skills where he will have to live his life. For the sake of argument, that even if you get the PSW and you spend 2 years of your time there, when you come to Pakistan, you'll be zero. And for the sake of argument, if you spend your 2 years of time in Pakistan in comparison to being in the UK, then that will take you further in that regards. So for till then, if there are any queries, any dilemmas, plights that might be concerning you, I'm here to accommodate you, assist you. And till then, ultimately the case is closed.